Welcome to Bed Crime Stories podcast. I'm your host, T. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, bed crimers. As always, I wish you the best. To anyone new here, a warm welcome. Thank you for checking out my channel. Let me just ask that after listening to or watching this video, if you learned something or enjoyed it, please do me a favor and smash that like button. Now, let's dig in. Hi guys, just a little bed crime bite for you. Bryan Kohberger, it turns out, is obsessed with following his own case from behind bars and has now found God and is attending Mass every Sunday. This news is being reported by DailyMail.com, who spoke with current and former inmates, as well as some jail sources who told them about Kohberger's behavior behind bars. They're saying that he actually meets with a local pastor who leads him in prayer every Sunday. Among the revelations are that Kohberger gets daytime access to a television and he likes to flip on the news and follow coverage on his own case. One inmate told the Daily Mail he watches himself all the time. It's really kind of bizarre, end quote. The article says that he steps out of his cell around 7 p.m. on Sundays to meet with a local pastor who leads him in prayer. And here's a quote from a jail source. He sits down with the pastor and receives his own private mass. It's just the two of them. And no, I have no idea what they might talk about. End quote. The article goes on to say that by all accounts, the 28-year-old has been a model prisoner. This despite facing taunts from inmates who sometimes shout at him as he shuffles past their cells. The article goes on to say that when one inmate named Tyson hollered "Biatch" at the accused Kohberger during a recent weekday, Kohberger barely flinched, turning toward him with a menacing stare without breaking stride as he proceeded down the hall, according to one inmate who witnessed it all go down. One inmate said, and I quote, "He always has the same expression or non-expression. He just looks straight ahead. I've never seen his eyebrows or mouth move. He never says anything." The article also describes Kohberger spending most of his time alone in a private cell, being kept apart from the other inmates who share cells. Obviously, we know why they're keeping him separate. He rarely, if ever, chats with jailmates who typically only see him when he walks past them. They say he maintains a steely stare when he steps out to meet his lawyers or to visit the library, and that he's always flanked by several correction officers who escort him wherever he goes. I get the feeling he's kind of enjoying this notoriety, and he likes the fact that he can give that steely stare and make those people think, I wonder what he wants to do to me. One of the inmates, named Harrison Papillon, said, "I hope he gets the death penalty. I'd be shocked if he didn't." One official told the Daily Mail that Kohberger's been well behaved during his time there with no incidents. The official also said that Kohberger's strict vegan dietary needs are being met by the vendor that prepares meals for prisoners. But despite his quiet demeanor, inmates say they're well aware of the gruesome crime he's accused of carrying out. And it sounds like the other inmates also follow the news about the case, and they discuss their infamous fellow inmate daily. One guy said, "I've been reading about the whole case since it started and knew he was in there. It's disturbing that something like that can happen in my hometown. I'm just happy I wasn't in the same cell as his." He added, "I've only seen him a few times. He was wearing orange sweats and an orange t-shirt with 2 guards accompanying him wherever he needs to go. That same guy described the jail as cold and disgusting, and he told the DailyMail that he shared a cell with 5 people who could get access to an adjoining day room where they could watch TV, eat, shower, and talk. He's quoted as saying, "We'd always talk about the fact he was in the same jail with us. Nobody liked the guy, I could tell you that. There's a lot of hatred, but we were in awe of him. Nothing like that really happens around Moscow. It shocked a lot of people." That same guy, Harrison Papillon, said he's tried to get intel about Kohberger's time in jail, but that the officers there don't share much of anything. Papillon went on to say, "He's only about 30 feet from my cell. It's truly crazy. I can't believe I'm in here with one of the most infamous, alleged, mass blank in the United States." Okay, guys, that's it. Very interesting. Until the next time on Bed Crime Stories. Hey, smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Consider a membership. Leave me a comment. Yada, yada, yada. You know the drill.